find me, sign up, friend me, and I'll friend you, and then we can see each other's projects. Hi, this is Esther from Nevada. Oh gosh, I've had kind of an exciting week, I have to tell you. But first I want to say hi to some new people. I want to say hi to Carol Ann Johnston, Sprite 966. Oh my God, I was so pleased when you signed up. I've watched you before. You're very cute, very funny, and did a lot of good things. She's from Scotland. She has a podcast. Sprite 966, a wonderful podcast from Scotland. Katrina Webb, hi. Leslie Meadows, Doris Smith, Carol Nelms, and then the Knitting and Stitches podcast subscribed. Hi, I've turned you on, and you're a really nice person. I really like you. I like your podcast too. And Made by Faye podcast, how great. And Doris Finch. New people. Glad to have you aboard here in the little group of Estyknits. Okay, I have some notes. First of all, I've been listening to podcasts where people buy really beautiful notebooks, like big old art drawing books, and then they make a keepsake of all their knitting projects. They put the yarn in there, the ball band, the pattern, everything, and I thought, I got enough stuff in this house, but I do need to keep track. So I've just been taking photographs of the yarn I'm using and all the ball band information and putting it on Ravelry. So then I'll have a better record of what I've made and how I made it. I always have the yarn and the needles in there, but now I have a picture of the yarn and everything on the ball band, all the information. That will be good to have. So that's me. I'm not going to make a notebook, although they're very beautiful. But, if you can see behind me here, I got so much junk in this house. Although my yarn isn't junk. Oh, no. My husband keeps saying he's going to have a yard sale. If I go out of town, he's going to have a yard sale for cheap yarn. And it's just an unfunny joke, that husbands tell. I wanted to also give a big hello to Carol Rothar in Bavaria, Germany. Oh, my God. I still haven't looked up Bavaria, but I'm going to. I know it's beautiful. I know it's like the Sound of Music or something, right? With all the beautiful hills. Okay, boo, boo, boo. Now, first of all, another thing everyone's doing, I'm trying to do what everyone's doing, I guess, sort of. Everyone's making these little sock blankets. If this is the most tedious work I've ever done, you do all this and all you have is a little strip. Oh my God. But it is fun and colorful. It is colorful. And if I could actually finish it, it would be fantastic. I don't know who I'd give it to. I might just have to keep it. But not a very heavy blanket. Not much warmth to it. I don't know. I'm just following, doing whatever. Copycatting right here. I'll work on that every so often. I have so many scraps, I may as well do something with it. Maybe I should make bigger squares, because these little things, boy, that's going to take forever. I don't know. Me and my big ideas. Okay, now I want to show you this shawl. This shawl is my favorite. Looks just like a garter stitch shawl, right? Just ordinary old shawl. Well, it's not. It's big. It's got fantastic lace on the bottom. And it's got this, I don't know what you call it, almost like a yoke on it. I can't run my hand across. Right here, it changes. This is a nice shawl. And it fits like a dream. It just goes around like a glove. It's not... It has shaping, see? It's really neat, and it's really easy. And I'm not very good at lace. I make so many mistakes and rip out constantly. But this lace is easy. See? It's so pretty. I guess that's garter lace. Yeah, garter lace. The whole thing's garter. But it's just the greatest shawl. I've made, this is the third one. And I've made all of them, including this one, out of acrylic. Because I like the color of it, you know, and I thought, oh, it's just something to put on when I first get up in the morning or something. So it doesn't matter. Well, if you grow to love the shawl, and then it gets all peeled and pulled and yucky looking like acrylic does, it's sad. So I'm going to remake this soon after I finish projects I do have. Out of a bit good quality. I'll find some kind of good quality worsted weight and have it for forever. I just love it. See, it's like sleeves. It hugs you. It has a shape, so it molds to your body. And I wanted to show you the pattern. Colorado Spring. I know you can't read that, but and then there's the back. So there's you can see. I don't know how that does it. It just does it. I don't know. And it's just the loveliest shawl. Wendy D. Johnson. Wendy D. Johnson. My favorite shawl of all time. She has a, no, she doesn't have a podcast. She has a blog. It's the only blog I still read after all these years. I gave up on the other blogs to watch podcasts. But she has just a regular blog, and she always has a beautiful cat. She used to have a Siamese cat with blue eyes. Now she has a white floofy, the floofiest white cat you've ever seen. Beautiful. Just, you know, fur. And she brushes it and everything. So, she's a lot of fun, and she's an expert. You know what she's good at is stranded knitting. Ooh, is she good. Wendy D. Johnson is just an accomplished knitter. And this was something easy she wrote up. For her, this was just simple as pie, I know. But you would love this shawl, I'm telling you. Make one. Make one. It costs either $5 or $6 on Ravelry. I don't want to give this up. If I just wear this in the house, it doesn't matter if it has peels on it, does it? But I do want one to wear out. Oh, I wore this at the grocery store today. Nobody said, ew, look at that. Peels. Nobody said a word. All right. You know, I got that tax return. And you know, the money was just eating a hole in my purse, you know. And so I sent for some yarn. I sent to England. Oh my God, what was I doing? Called Love of Knitting. There's a store over there. And I got this bergere of France. Now, I got 3 of each. Not just one, but 3 of each color. Aren't they pretty? I saw that Danny on Little Bobbins had this, and I just went crazy. I had to have it, this in particular, because I love yellow. I love mottled yellow. It's so pretty. So I have 3 of these. I can make a shawl, either socks and mitts, or I could make shawl. Beautiful yellow shawl. And then this is pretty. It's a very light reds with brown spots, red, and this sort of a beigey. Oh, I adore it. I think I need to get some brown yarn to go with it. It really look like good in a shawl. So I have 3 of these. I just need some brown yarn to match this brown, these little spotty browns, and this right there. That would be fun. Oh my God. And it feels good. It's a tiny bit scratchy. You know what it feels like? Patton's Croix, which means it's good quality. It means it's very good quality because it's from France, of course. Very pretty. And then also from England at Blacker Yarns, which both, you know, I'd heard about from like Tilly Trout and everybody like that it was great yarn. Oh my God, you should feel this. It's just, it feels alive. It feels like an animal. You're holding an animal. you squish it and it springs back, and it just has such a feel to it. It's like you have a sheep in the house, a real sheep. Oh, it just feels terrific. It's going to be wonderful. This is definitely winter yarn. I will make like beret tam, like those pretty tams that have the flower or some sort of pattern on the top. That's what I'm going to make out of these. Or mittens. This is, well, this was Gotland. Remember, I was all excited about Gotland. I thought it meant from Sweden. It isn't. It's Swedish sheep in England. But anyway, maybe they still speak Swedish. These sheep, you know, what language they speak. And this is Hebridean yarn. This feels good, but not as good as that Gotland, I'll tell you that. That Gotland is something else. This is just wonderful. Again, a tam or winter gloves, mittens. That's what these are going to be. Oh, it's just strong, sturdy yarn. Oh my God. You can really see the sheep in these things. It's not frou-frou yarn, you know, which is beautiful too. I'd take any yarn. Frou-frou, tough, I don't care what it is, I'll take it. In fact, I probably have it over there and over here and in my bedroom closet. There's boxes upon boxes in there. But my husband doesn't know I have them all marked. Anything's missing, he's in trouble. He can't take my yarn. I have no finished objects to show you today, but I've been working on everything. I am working on my socks. Those socks I was going to throw in the garbage. Here's one. I don't have sock blockers, so who cares? I put my foot in it. That's a sock blocker. That's how it's going to look. And here's the second one, still going. The waist yarn is in for the heel. Turns out that's the only sock I can comfortably make, the afterthought heel sock, which is nice. You can still put a pattern on it, and it's easy as pie. So those will be my socks. I'm making a little collection and putting them in my drawer for winter, and so when winter comes, I'll have hopefully 4 or 5 pairs. The other thing I'm making, this is for summer, of course. It's this lovely yarn. This is going to be a scarf with fringe. This, it'll be a long scarf you wrap around your neck. And this side will have fringe. I'll hang it down. Fringe, 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 fringe. It's like Dale Evans. Oh my God, I love this yarn. This yarn is great. It's just expensive. I doubt I'll ever be making anything very big with this yarn because it's, wow. To make a sweater or something, it would cost $50 or more, $175 or something. Anyway, it's great yarn. Rowan, of course, that's why it's so great. It's really soft. It's a soft cotton ribbon. It's got cotton in it and what else? Modal. Cotton and modal. Oh, and linen. Oh, and linen too. But it's real soft and easy to work with. And if you use they suggest use a 10 needle to make a sweater, but if you use a 10.5, it's really drapey nice, which is what this shawl is supposed to be. It is called the Summer Fringe Shawlette. See all the fringe? Lots of fringe. The leader of our knitting group made it in white like that. I'm making mine in yellow. It's pretty. This is free on Ravelry from Sarah Keller, notanotherhat.com. Notanotherhat.com. Summer Fringe Shawlette. I'm going to be wearing that this summer. Funny, a few years ago I would have said I hate yellow and I'll never buy it. And slowly, I've gotten to be a big yellow and gold fanatic. I love the color, adore the color. It's funny how things change like that. I'm making that. And then my third work in progress is a cotton top, like I was saying. I'm finally doing what I say I'm going to do. It is this one, Seedling Tee. It is very simple. See that girl with the, there it is. I think the sleeves are cute on that. It's just real classic looking. I love it. And they want you to use Seedling, the crazy, it looks like something you unraveled. I don't care for it. So I got Cottonies. Dee-dee. Now the pattern says to have this side be, the pearl side be the right side. That's the side you wear. Well, I'm not sure about that. I've never had a sweater that. This one seems to look better, that the right side of that. Although, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to just do what the pattern says and see what I come up with. But I've never had the pearl side be the right side in any of my sweaters. Have you? Are you comfortable with that? I don't know. It just looks like you got it on backwards to me. But I love the color. It's taupe. Brown. I love it. Very easy. It's in 2 pieces, then you seam up the side. Oh, that reminds me about that blue thing. Still haven't sewed in the sleeves. I made the sleeves. I've made both of them since last week. But I haven't sewed them in. Sewing is such a bore. I don't like sewing. I'm not a sewer. You'll never say, here's something I've sewn. You'll never see anything I've sewn. I'm not a sewer. I don't sew very well. Well, the excitement part for me, I'm sure it's nothing for you, but the excitement part for me is I've discovered Instagram. I'd never heard of it. No, I've heard of it. I didn't know what it did. I thought like Telegram. I kept thinking telegrams when people said it. Only somebody in the knitting group said, "Are you on Instagram? I'll look you up and, be your friend or something." I said, "No, I'm not. I don't even know what that is. What is it?" And she said, "Oh, you don't? Oh my God, it's wonderful. It's just the best." And I said, "Really?" And so she took out her little iPhone and showed me. See, there's all these pictures. Oh my God, the photographs, the colors in the photographs got my attention. Beautiful. And then she showed me herself and other yarn companies and yarn things. And so I came home and started playing with it. I got it on my iPad and signed up and started looking, and oh my God, what a world of colorful photography. I adore it. So I've been playing with it all week. I even stayed up late. My husband's and kitties are sound asleep in bed, and I'm out here looking at Instagram. I went through the sites you might be interested in, whatever, and I signed up for a whole bunch of them, and they're all either knitting or baby animals. Those are the ones I signed up for. Baby kitties doing this and that, baby dogs and baby ducks and everything, and then all the knitting sites I could find. It's really fun. I guess people just write things like, "Hi, this is what I'm making today," or yarn stores will say, "There's some yarn that came in today." There's very short little messages, no big thing. It's mostly just things to look at. I just love it. So I signed up and I put a few pictures on there. If you want to find me, I'm Estyknits, of course. Estyknits on there. I'll come right ahead and follow me. Oh, follow, that's what it's called. Follow me. I'll follow you if you want me to. Okay. Well, let's see, how many minutes is that? It's only been about 19 minutes. That's probably good because sometimes I talk too long and get carried away with details that aren't important. So I'm going to say goodbye for now and say it's lovely talking to you again. And I want to talk to you more, so get to me on the Instagram or the Ravelry or something. And I'll get back to you. All right, bye everybody.